Well, just another day in paradise. So, first of all, I want to apologize for yesterday's video for being so terrible. Editing was awful. 2 times I repeated myself. I should have. It was a fun day though. But it was a terrible editing day. So sorry about those two mistakes in my video. Okay, so that's enough of that. I have got to. It's cold today. It's another one of those damp, cold. You know, kind of like almost feels like cold, like rain, but it's not. It's just that cold. But I'm gonna make some coffee here using that instant coffee. Same old stuff I've been using. Put a little sugar in here and cream. Not too much, but a little bit. If you put too much cream, I don't like my coffee real light. I just enough to, just a little bit. And I'll put a little sugar in there. Not much. I don't have much in here anyways. It's almost empty. Boy, what a day yesterday, huh? That was, whew, man, that pizza was good. I don't even know what I ended up doing with. Oh, that's right, the piece that was burnt. I threw it outside. Let the animals eat it. Hey, animals got to eat too. Animals like pizza. I know. Oh, I saw a big, I wish I would have had the video going yesterday. There was a big possum out here yesterday walking around, and I spooked it and he took off running, but he just waddled. He kind of waddled away. He didn't really run. He was a big fat possum. Pretty funny. Yeah, let me put some water, hot water in here. Ooh, look at that steam. Can you see the steam? Oh yeah, look at that. My little one cup coffee. What's a big cup though? Oh, and yeah, and then and I also got a message yesterday from somebody who said, "Dude, don't you ever shower? OMG." Yeah, I do shower. I shower every day. And if I do miss a day, it's because I'm just laying around doing nothing. I'm not I go to the gym every day. I work out. And if I don't shower at a relative's house, then I shower there. So, for your answer, yes, dude, I do shower. All this coffee is so good. I don't know why my sister didn't like it, but I don't even know what it's called. I know I talked about this before. Oh, it's called Simple Truth Organic. I don't know. So I like it. I'm gonna start buying it. I love Starbucks though. That's Starbucks is really good. Just costs too much. One bag is like $7. Sometimes you can get a little cheaper, but so anyways, I'm getting ready to go take a shower. So anybody that, you know, was wondering, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna finish my coffee, and then I'm gonna go take care of some business, and I will see you all in a minute. So I had to plug that in. So listen here. So I was going through just some different channels, and I come across a channel on YouTube, the most incredible channel And anybody that's, I used to play guitar a lot better. I only play for fun. I used to play, you know, all the time. I had a list of about 80 some songs at one time that I could play. And I knew the words to it all. It's like anything, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I basically forgot all the words, and you know, some songs I know, but a lot of them I forgot everything, how to play them. It's funny, you get the guitar and you know, just something simple, you know, some simple. I just played rhythm. I never was a lead guitarist. So even any chords, you know, are basically, oh, something's off right there. That's why I got to get a tuner. I went on YouTube and tried the guitar tuner, but it's still off. I think it's the B string. For some reason, my ear can't hear it. It sounds right, but it's not. It might be the G, but it could be the B. E is right. My high and my low. My high and low E is right. So anyways, this YouTube channel that I found. Oh, I gotta shut that off. It's called Music and Memory. And it's about this old man in a nursing home who would never talk. For 10 years, he would just basically, you know, you just think about how miserable it is in a nursing home. And they introduced music to him. Now, back when he was younger, he would you know, music what was one of his favorite things. And he mentioned somebody, and I'm not sure who it is. I think he called him Cab Calloway, if that sounds right. So they asked him to sing it, or what was his favorite song, and he started singing it. And this is him. This is the old guy right here. And he starts singing his favorite song, and it was a Christmas song. And I think he said it was Cab Calloway. Now, I've never heard of that person, but it must have been somebody. He looks like he's in his 90s, so it must have been somebody back from the 40s, the 30s. Let's see. Yeah, like 30s or 40s. And I don't know, but it is the most amazing video to watch. And there's a bunch. Oh, here's somebody at 4:39 says, "That whimper breaks my heart. It's scary to imagine what he's saying, sitting there reliving a time before his body turned on him, sitting in misery, and then all of a sudden remembering that you were once free, happy, and healthy." Isn't that true? Now, she took the headphones off, and he was kind of like, oh, you know, he wanted them back. He loved that music. That it's just amazing what it's amazing how important music is. I raised my son with music from the age like 3, 4. I started my son on piano, my wife and myself, and we continued him into music. And then once he was old enough, like 8 years old maybe, he started playing in Nashville. Well, when I say old enough, I mean I was with him, but my son would play in Nashville. All the different bars. There's a subscriber, Lisa, that I was telling her about it the other day in a message. But my son would go to Nashville and play with certain people down there, and every year people would ask, like, oh, you're gonna come back next year, and Johnny would, he'd always be happy to go back. And now he just turned 25, but he's still playing music. But but back in the days of when he was growing up, you know, I had him playing drums, and then he took on guitar. He's a great guitar player, drummer. He plays like 9 different instruments. But music is so important for everybody, and I highly recommend it for you know, anybody. If your kids are young, get them into some sort of music, because there's, I just wish that my parents would have put me in you know, a bunch of different things whenever I was younger. But you know, shoot, we were so poor. We didn't, you know, we couldn't afford to have all us kids in different things. Like I didn't start music until I was 30 years old, and that, you know, that's kind of late. That's way too late to really learn and be good. I mean, you can still be good in that, but that's really, when you're a kid, you can learn so much quicker. But I used to play with my son all the time. We had a band, and I think I mentioned it before. We used to play downtown. We played for 9 years downtown Detroit, and you know, we had a good time. It was there was always, I mean, we played festivals, we played a lot of stuff, and you know, we had a lot of good times. But this video that I was talking about, this music and memory, is so cool. And this old man is just like, it's amazing once he hears the music, how he reacts. Yeah, I highly recommend this. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. So, I am gonna go ahead and finish watching this. I'm 5 minutes into a 6.5 minute video, and I'm gonna finish it up and see what happens. Okay, so I finished watching that video. It's incredible. Wait till you see the end of it. It's absolutely incredible. You just ain't gonna believe it. Let me know what you think. It's only 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. Yeah, I don't normally suggest other people's stuff, but this is really incredible. It's I think it's something you got to see. And don't forget, if you have young kids, get them in music. It's very important. Music is got a lot of different benefits. So, all right, I'm gonna mess around on the guitar a little bit, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, so that right there is my son playing piano. it's I want to talk about it. But it's tough. I don't want to cry and all that. But you ever just love something so much and I don't even think I can talk about it. Yeah, it's too painful to talk about my son, because we had such a great relationship up until me and his mom started having problems. And all the way from all the way up until he was 18, he never we hung out all the time. We bowled together. Like I said, we played in a band together. We did everything together. Everything. He didn't start acting different towards me until, I can honestly say, until he kind of like grew up, like and started getting things in his head, like his mom would tell him stuff about me, I think. I mean, there's no other reason he would come up and say stuff in certain videos of his and different things other than his mom. She's the only person that I've ever dealt with. I mean, it was me and his mom that raised Johnny, and we had such a great relationship all the way up until he was like 18, 19. Actually, no, it was longer than that, because I remember we were bowling on a league when he was just turning 21. So up until about 4 years ago, we had went bowling one evening. He called me up about 4 years ago, and I still remember it was in the winter time, and I told him, be careful driving. I don't want nothing to happen, because it was snowing really bad. So I met him at the bowling alley, and then we bowled, and I could tell that he had been smoking weed. I could smell it on him, and I could tell that that he was I could tell that he was smoking, which I've never smoked. Except, I take that back. I did try some weed back on last Memorial Day with my sister and just some people, my friend, my sister's neighbor, and but it didn't do anything to me. I was drinking too, and I don't even drink. I had a few drinks and I got sick, and I think that's why I didn't feel anything, because I got sick. So anyways, back to my son. So he changed whenever his mom would put things in his head, and this was going on before I even knew it. This was kind of like as he was growing up, because now he's a musician, and he makes up songs and talks about me in those songs, degrading talks down on me and stuff like that. The same stuff that his mom used to do to me back whenever we were married. I could never do anything right. I was never good enough for her. Everything I did was wrong. And this is the same way my son started treating me whenever he was about 20. Yeah, had to have been right around 20, just about 21. And but that's regardless. I don't care, you know, whatever he wants to do and say about me, I can live with it. But I'm not going to say it doesn't hurt, because I love my son more than anything. No matter how much he hates me, no matter how much he thinks he hates me, no matter what he wants to say about me, you know, for a few years there, I kept getting messages from him, threatening messages, like he was going to sue me, and that I was no good, that I'm just a little kid, that I'm just he really never had anything specific to say. It was always something degrading, though, which I obviously know where he learned that from. But he's still my son, and you know, you know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hurting, but it is what it is. I watch his videos all the time because that's all I have, you know, to stay in contact with him. I don't know if he's ever going to want to see me again. I don't know. I just, you know, I don't think he knows how much I love him. He probably does, but he's probably stubborn like me and doesn't want to believe it, or whatever. You know, this was my son when he was younger. I remember showing a picture one time when he was a baby. This was my son when he was in baseball, when he was about he's about 9 years old here. I keep these pictures close by because that's all I, you know, other than the videos that I watch, you know, that's about all it's the only way I can have contact with my son, until he grows up and, you know, realizes that his dad loves him. You know, it's on him. There's nothing I can do. What I think happened is too many bad things got put in his head without me knowing. And then whenever it was time for him to grow up and become a man, he decided to rebel against me for, I mean, I don't know. I've done everything that a good father could do. Going back to those messages and things that he was giving me, sending me messages, and you know, I don't want to badmouth my son either, because, you know, it just makes no sense to do that. I love my son. I'm not going to badmouth him. I am upset the way he's treating me. I can't even say he's treating me bad now, because he doesn't, other than what he puts in his music, he doesn't even, you know, have anything to do with me. So I can't say he treats me bad, because he doesn't treat me at all. So, you know, I've done everything I could do to make my son, you know, a good man. Brought him up in music and sports, and you know, taught him how to do certain things, and you know, a lot of stuff. Everything that a father should teach their son. It's you know, I basically did it. And he decided to actually he changed. I remember now. He started smoking weed, and he started getting paranoid. So he sending me messages and stuff that he was like paranoid and stuff like that. And I told him, I said you can't. I said everybody can't smoke that stuff. Everybody's not the same. Everybody has different, DNA. Everybody's different. Their bodies, everybody reacts different. And I'm sure, who knows? He's a kid. He may have tried other stuff too, but he started on some sort of medication. And I remember, I told him that I was really against him going to a doctor, because he thought that he was I can't even remember the words he used, but this doctor wanted to put him on something like Xanax or something. And I told him, I said, Johnny, I said that all that's going to happen is you're going to be sleeping all the time. It's going to really mess your head up. And sure enough, that's what happened. And that was whenever he started sending me like not really threatening, but just stuff like he needed. I better send him money, and just different messages like that. And then a few times there was messages where he was calling me names and stuff. Same stuff I went through whenever I was with his mom. So, obviously that's where he learned that from. So, but anyways, it looks like he's doing well now. It's been a couple of years, or 4 years, almost 4 years since I've seen him. I think it's been 4 years. Might only be 3. I can't remember. Maybe it is 4. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, so my son, he really changed, and it's just heartbreaking for him to be like that. Because we had such a great relationship. So yeah, so it really hurts. So, all right, well, now that you all know about me and my son, pretty much everything else, everybody knows. Everybody knows my family, just about. I think everybody does. Johnny's my only son, my only child. And, I hope one day he comes around. Hopefully while I'm still young enough and healthy enough to, to be around him, to do things, to do whatever. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for listening, and I'll talk to y'all later.